Of tonight's live Facebook record sale. When you're on and watching, be sure to say hi, share the feed, etc., etc., etc. Right, Seth?
Right.
What are you over here doing?
eBay
eBay and Facebook. Sounds like you're being awfully productive. Waiting for me to actually do something. Anybody else hungry? Just me? Alrighty. Hello, we got comments. People are here. Billy Shear says, I'm hungry. All right. Let's see here. Live action. Yep, we're here. Okay. First comment I see is, hey, I went back and watched the high-end bin. Is the Mothers of Invention for $68.99 available? I sold that to Brent Rabley for less. So, Kevin, it's gone. There's still several really good records in here. Actually, you know what? This one is still available. I sold him the other Zappa. No, what did I sell him? Tracy. No, it's still available. I sold him a Tracy Chapman and other. Kevin, that's still available. That's sold to Kevin Squires. Anybody else want anything left from the Part 1 high-end bin? If not, I'm going to grab a bin of new arrivals. And then I've had lots of people ask me to please go back through. I've had lots of people ask me to please go back through more high-end bins. Greg says I could eat. I didn't really eat. I had to send some messages, and then I got a phone call. That's April's fault. So I guess we can blame a lot of my hunger for Part 2 on April. That took up my last 15 minutes of the break. She's probably not watching, so we can talk about her. George Strait, Preston, I offered both of these to somebody for a bundle deal for $95. It's a sealed OG George Strait Christmas album and a sealed OG If You Ain't Loving, You Ain't Living. This one was originally $75 and this one was $50. I said $95 for both of them. $95 for both of them. So we have George Strait. We have the Beatles, Curtis Mayfield, Pink Floyd, and the Beatles. Preston says, take. Let's see here. All right, so those sold to Preston for $95. Maybe we need to go back through this bin again. Let me just read through the titles, some of the stuff in this high-end bin from earlier. The Beatles, Curtis Mayfield, Pink Floyd, The Beatles' Help, John Lewis, Billy Joe Schaefer, When the Wind Blows, Horace Silver Quintet, John Lennon, Captain Beefheart, Captain Beyond, Tom Petty, Dolly Parton, Jimmy Smith. This Dolly Parton is extremely difficult to get. Not an easy record to come by, and it is sealed from 1991. Not a lot of vinyl being made in 1991. Lots of CDs being made. Jimmy Smith, U2 Pop, Beatles for Sale, Wham, Joe Castro, Slaves, Ornette Coleman, Ray Bradbury, Jackson's, Prince's Trust Rock, Hannah Montana, the Tamla Motown, and Waylon Jennings. Dolly is $99.99. $99.99. Tom Petty for $40. That would be like 60% off. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that on that. Can't do that on that. This is a nice copy. It's in shrink wrap. I will do $75 on Tom Petty. Best price on the Tamla. Alex, I've had that for a while. It probably takes a special buyer. You may be my special buyer. I've had that since March. 75. I will take $50 on that. Yep, to Preston, yeah. And Preston Dolly is $99.99. It's a sealed copy. Alex, it has one needle drop here. You really can't see it or feel it. Side one is really clean. Preston said, Alex said sold on that. Let's do that one first for $50. Best price on Billy Joe, $175. $175 on the sealed Billy Joe. $75 on Dolly. Let me see when we put that one out. Let me see how long we've had that. Fingers are crossed. I can't quite do that. I'm looking at our date. Hasn't been here too long, just right at a month. I'll do $85 on it. $85 on Dolly Eagle when she flies. And Preston, I'll make that up to you tomorrow night or Wednesday night when you're buying coins and knives, mostly knives. I've got a bunch of stuff to discount. So, boy, we sold a lot of records out of here. Of course, I'm slashing prices, which helps. Horace Silver Quintet. This is Song for My Father, Joe. It's a VG Plus $124.99. VG Plus $124.99. How about John Young's price of $60? Did John Young offer $60? $60. I can't do that. That's still John Young's price. Let's see here. 11/14. That's the same price. That's the same date as Dolly. So 10, 20, $70. Debbie, $70 buys that. Let's see the playlist. That was on Dolly and Preston. If you don't want it, it looks like Jimmy Ball does. The press list, the track list is If You Need Me, Rockin' Years, Country Road, Silver and Gold, Eagle When She Flies, Best Woman Wins with Lori Morgan. The Rockin' Years is a duet with Ricky Van Shelton. What a Heartache, Runaway Feeling, Dreams Do Come True, Family, and Wildest Dreams. That's a 1991. 1991. Preston Denny said take. All right, so Dolly is $85. Jimmy Ball was second to that. Billy Joe Schaefer, Tom Petty, $70. Billy Joe Schaefer, $175. Horace Silver, Joe, if you're remotely interested, let me know. The Beatles was on blue vinyl. Curtis Mayfield was sealed. Pink Floyd was a Holland press. That's on orange Taiwan vinyl. Then we had Joe Louis, When the Wind Blows soundtrack. John Lennon, someone asked about Captain Beefheart. I did. I have Captain Beefheart. I think this one is called Strictly Personal. Captain Beefheart and His Magic Band. Strictly Personal. Really nice looking copy. Sticker on this is $49.99. It does have a clipped corner. Captain Beyond is sealed. Then we had Jimmy Smith. We had U2 Pop. Beatles for Sale. Wham! Fantastic. Joe Castro, Slaves. Ornette Coleman, Twins, White Label Promo. The Ray Bradbury's Dark Carnival. Jackson's Victory, Sealed. David Bowie, Space Oddity. Princess Trust Rock Gala. Hannah Montana. And Waylon Jennings, Jules. The John Lewis is a 1957 Deep Groove Mono, $99.99. And that was an OG Black Atlantic, about EX Plus on the vinyl. Jimmy Ball says, how much for Bowie? Space Oddity. Space Oddity is a 1972 German pressing, $89.99. David Bowie Space Oddity, it's an OG German, 1972 on the orange RCA label, $89.99. Ornette Coleman, Twins, is a white label promo with the promo sticker. This is from that radio station buyout we did in Murfreesboro. Also about EX on the vinyl, $49.99. So David Bowie is a German space oddity, OG 1972, $89.99. Sell Debbie Blair, Tom Petty for $65. That's sold to Debbie Blair. Was their writing? Yes, that's about the only downfall on David Bowie. We had two David Bowie German pressings come in at the same time, Ziggy Stardust and this one. Ziggy sold almost immediately. But yes, somebody wrote MDS on the front. They also scribbled out somebody else's initials. And I think there's the same initials on the label. Yeah. Dolly was $85. Didn't get a YouTube notification. That's strange. That's really strange. Okay, I'm about to go grab a new crate. I'm going to flip through these titles one more time. This is like the 9th time, but I see that there are some new people on that wasn't watching part 2. Everything in here is buy it now or best offer. And as you see, I've been very negotiable. I'm about to go grab another crate. David Bowie Space Oddity, Billy Joe Schaefer, Horace Silver Quintet, The Beatles 67 to 70, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, Pink Floyd, The Wall, Help, The Beatles, John Lewis, When the Wind Blows, John Lennon, Captain Beefheart, Captain Beyond, Jimmy Smith, U2 Pop, Beatles for Sale, Mexico, Wham, Fantastic, UK, I think, Joe Castro, Slaves, Ornette Coleman, The Dark Carnival, Jackson's Victory, Sealed, Princess Trust, Rock Gala, that's like 5 LPs, Hannah Montana, and Waylon Jennings, Jules. Those are all available. I do have 45s. I got more Japanese auctions to start. Let me go grab another high-end bin. And I have some stuff up top here also to grab from the high-end bin. Right, Seth?
More from the high-end.
More from the high-end bin? Okay. Where's that crate I really hadn't got to go through yet? Let me see what's over here. Tank. That was... Well, let me just grab this stack, and then I'm going to show new arrivals. I think everything right here, I think from everything here up is, oh man, excuse me, these are heavy. Yeah, let me put those right there. Okay. I got another handful just to add to this crate. This is stuff that was spillover that I didn't have time to add. So let's go through this stuff. We have The Who live at Leeds. This is $99.99. This is a original Decca pressing with hype sticker. It unfortunately does have some writing. At one time somebody was selling it for 50 cents. Which was a bargain. Oh my gosh. But it has the hype sticker. It's complete with all documents. $99.99. The Who live at Leeds. Really top copy. If that wasn't on there, oh my gosh. But that's The Who live at Leeds. $99.99. Complete with all documents and hype sticker. Very nice copy. Putting it together, the new Elvin Jones Trio. That is sealed. From 1968, that is $79.99. Rhythm of the Rain, The Cascades, $74.99. The Deftones White Pony 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition is $99.99. This is opened, Deftones Deluxe Edition White Pony. There's the original hype sticker, $99.99 for that. Pink Floyd, A Nice Pair. This is $69.99. This is a 1975 Winchester press. A Nice Pair is the Pink Floyd's Piper at the Gates of Dawn album. And the other disc is A Saucer Full of Secrets. So this is Pink Floyd's first 2 albums in a 2-in-1 packaging, if you didn't already know what that was. Black Sabbath Mob Rules. This is the Record Store Day picture disc, sealed, $49.99. Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell, that's the Record Store Day picture disc, sealed, it's $64.99. Milt Jackson, Plenty, Plenty Soul, that's from 1959, $49.99 for Milt Jackson, Plenty sold. Check out that label. Really nice condition on this too. Hard to believe that's in that high of grade. 1959 Atlantic. Original inner sleeve too. YouTube, the Joshua Tree. This is a RCA Music Club. Really nice condition. $49.99 on that. It's a club pressing, near mint. Nirvana, Nevermind. This is a 2013. I believe this is a Palace pressing. $49.99. It says PUSA. I forgot what determined. I'm not for sure on this one actually, but I know it comes back as a 2013. Nirvana is $49.99. Pink Floyd, the later years. This is $84.99. Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner, $64.99. Black MCA press, about VG Plus on the vinyl. And Dolly, Burlap and Satin, that is sealed, $49.99. Dolly, Burlap and Satin, that is sealed, $49.99. Okay, I'm going to go grab a bin of new arrivals. Jimmy Ball wants Dolly. If anybody else wants anything in that handful I just added to the bin, let me know. I will make you a deal. In the meantime, let me grab a bin of new arrivals over here. Let me see what we got going on. We got this box. Let me see what's underneath it. Let's go through this one. All right. So we're having a sale tonight. This is part 2 of Monday. We're having another sale tomorrow night. I'm going to try to get some stuff featured, possibly more autographs and just some kind of unique high-end stuff that I have set aside. Then Wednesday, possibly tomorrow too, we're going to start doing some vintage blowout crates. I've got to get those ready. But Thursday, we'll probably have a big show. Lots of new arrivals, new 45s, new everything, probably Thursday. And we'll probably have some stuff on sale too for Friday as well. So, okay, let me put up a couple new auctions. I've got Survivor and I got Olivia Newton-John. I'll run those in just a second. The only buy now I have left, the only auction that didn't sell earlier was Lionheart. Japanese pressing of Lionheart. It's a $25 buy now, hot tonight. And I do have a Pink Floyd Hey Hey Rise Up that's still available. Those are still available. Let's see here. Okay, first record is The Best, Quincy Jones, $14.99. The Best, Quincy Jones, $14.99. New vintage arrivals here. Everything sticker price. New vintage arrivals. I'll get our auction started in just a moment. Frank Zappa, one size fits all, $39.99. Frank Zappa, one size fits all. Very nice. $39.99. Kitty Hawk is $14.99. Kitty Hawk, $14.99. Green label, which is on EMI America. I said that because it's something I don't see too often. $14.99. Michael Jackson, Who Is It? 12-inch single, another one from Dangerous. 1993, $19.99. That's something I don't see too often. I've said that twice in a row. Miami Sound Machine, Conga. This is a 7-inch single, or excuse me, 12-inch single, $7.99. Miami Sound Machine. Thompson Twins, Watching You, Watching Me, $14.99 for the Thompson Twins. Donna Summer, Bad Girls, $14.99 for Donna Summer, Bad Girls, $14.99. Jimmy Ball on the Thompson Twins. That's sold to Jimmy Ball. We have Sonny Rollins, Taking Care of Business, $24.99 for Sonny Rollins. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Braid Salad Surgery is $19.99. The Main Event, Bobby Lewis, Jay and the Americans, R.B. Greaves, the Calseals, Chubby Checker, Sam and Dave, the Crystals, the Kingsmen, $9.99. Sean Phillips, Rumpelstiltskin's Resolve, maybe, $14.99. Carlene Rollins on the MJ, Michael Jackson, sold to Carlene Rollins. Redbone, Beaded Dreams Through Turquoise Eyes, This is 1999. It still doesn't have Come and Get Your Love on it. We have yet to find that album and all the Redbones. Redbone, 1999. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Nuclear Blues, and this is on yellow vinyl. Wow. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. One album we don't get too often. Nuclear Blues on yellow vinyl, $24.99. Take a look at that. $24.99. Nuclear Blues, $24.99. Brother Jack McDuff. Brother Jack McDuff is $24.99. Giants of the Organ in Concert, Jimmy McGriff and Groove Holmes, $49.99. Giants of the Organ in Concert. Supertramp, Breakfast in America is $19.99. And Sean Phillips Collaboration, $19.99. Jethro Tull, Stormwatch. That copy is in shrink wrap, $19.99. And Linda Ronstadt, Simple Dreams, $9.99. Jimmy Ball Wants Blood. That was the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And price on the Pink Floyd 7-inch. It was $12.99, Greg. $12.99. Cubes, The Completion Backwards Principle, $17.99. David Bowie, Tonight. This is in partial shrink. I say that because they had to cut it open to do the gold stamp promo. And it has the hype sticker, $34.99. Marshall Bassett on Linda Ronstadt. I forgot about our auctions back here. Let me do these right quick. I got 2 Japanese auctions. The first is a 2-piece bundle. This is Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits and Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits Volume 2. Both of these for a $30 start. They're near mint with inserts. Both Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits, Volumes 1 and 2, $30 start for both of them. And then we have Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, near mint with Obi and insert. I'll do that one for a $35 start. Survivor has the Rocky Obi, $35 start, $30 for both Olivia Newton-John. Jimmy Ball wants David Bowie. Jordan, You Were Second. And Jeff McMaster wants Kitty Hawk, which is a few records back. We got it. The World of Johnny Horton, 1999, 2LP. Voyage of the Acolyte, and that is Steve Hackett from Genesis, $14.99. Chuck Wilson is at $35 on Olivia Newton-John. Classic film scores for Betty Davis, that is $14.99. Classic film scores. Marian Faithfull, A Child's Adventure is $14.99. Free at Last, Paul Rogers and Free. It has some cover damage down here. The vinyl is fine. It is $19.99. Free at Last. The Dirt Band, An American Dream. The Dirt Band is $14.99. Adventures in Utopia, $19.99 with Todd Rundgren. The Sidewinders, $24.99. Beaver and Crowles, All Good Men, $14.99. Capability Brown, Voice. Wow, what an interesting cover. $19.99. And Diodato Prelude, $14.99. Whoop, had some records fall over. So Olivia Newton-John is now at $40 with Jimmy Ball. Preston's at $35 on Survivor. And Jeff McMaster wants MF. And that was Marian Faithfull. That sold to Jeff McMaster. Madonna, You Can Dance. This is a Record Store Day 2000. It's $74.99. I'll start there. $74.99. 2018 red vinyl limited edition sealed. 2018 red vinyl limited edition sealed, $74.99. Sax Greats. I had to do a double take on that for a second. Sax Greats. Stan Getz, Coleman Hawkins, Don Bias, and Ben Webster. That is $14.99. It's an Everest compilation. Never No Mo Blues. $14.99. Jimmy Rogers Memorial Album. Never No More Blues. My Son the Nut. Alan Sherman. $9.99. Family Anyway. $19.99. Family Anyway. $19.99. And hold on, it's D.D. Clark. $29.99. D.D. Wow, that's a really nice VJ pressing. $29.99. Okay, Jim Nielsen is in on Jim Nilsson's at 42 on Olivia Newton-John. I'm going to go ahead and sell Survivor for $35 to Preston Denny. Jimmy Ball's back in at 44 on Olivia Newton-John. Artist on Jimmy Rogers. I think it's Jimmy Rogers. It's a memorial album, but it's him. It's his music. This originally came out in 1956. This is a 70s repressing. I think the true early pressings of this in 56 in good shape are not too easy to come by, in good condition. Jimmy Ball's at 44 and Olivia Newton-John. Chuck Wilson says he's out. So it's up to Jim and Jimmy on these two Olivia Newton-Johns. If you're curious, they're bidding on Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits and Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits Volume 2. Pristine, near mint Japanese copies. We have these records left in this crate. I'm going to read through them one more time, and then I'm going to grab another new bin. I've got 2 more bins of new arrivals to go through. Brent Rabeless says he'll take the Jimmy Rogers. Let me go ahead and introduce some new auctions. Let's auction some stuff from the high-end bin that didn't sell. This is an MCA press, which is technically, it's the first MCA press, but it's the second pressing of this album. This album originally came out on a yellow label called Sounds of the South. This is about a VG Plus to EX. And, you know, there's something nice, clean, original copies of this becoming scarcer and scarcer. Leonard Skinner's debut album, of course, Tuesday's Gone, Gimme 3 Step, Simple Man, Free Bird, Poison Whiskey, Things Going On. That first track is good too, I Ain't the One. I'll start this for $20. Gatefold, there's the original label, Sounds of the South. Gatefold with the lyrics, about a VG Plus cover, but that's probably still a 73 or a 74. I think they pressed some MCAs in 73, the original year it came out. So the ones on the ones on the other one just pretty hard to come by. So Leonard Skinner. It is on the black MCA label. That's up for bid. Olivia Newton-John, we have 42, 48. Jimmy Ball's at 48. Then went on Leonard Skinner. We got 20, 20, 20, 25. And that's up for bid. Here's what's left in this bin. The Best, Quincy Jones, Frank Zappa, One Size Fits All, Miami Sound Machine Conga, Donna Summer, Bad Girl, Sonny Rollins, Taking Care of Business, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The Main Event, Sean Phillips, Redbone, Brother Jack McDuff, Jimmy McGriff, and Groove Holmes. Supertramp, Breakfast in America, Sean Phillips, Jethro Tull, Stormwatch, Tubes, The World of Johnny Horton, Steve Hackett, Betty Davis, Classic Film Scores, Free at Last, The Dirt Band, Utopia, The Sidewinders, Beaver and Crowls, Capability Brown. I got to check the label on this. Voice. Capability Brown. Interesting. Diodato Prelude. Madonna was a 2018 red vinyl, $74.99. Sax Greats, Alan Sherman, Family, and D.D. Clark. Okay, let's get an update and a final call on Olivia Newton-John. Jim Nilsson, if you're out, just say you're done bidding or out. That's what you got to say. And he's not. He's at 60. And Jimmy, if you're out, you know the drill as well, or you can keep bidding. I prefer you to keep bidding. Y'all can bid all night. You know, keep going back and forth. Don't matter to me. And then high bid on Leonard Skinner is Jordan at $30. Jordan's at $30 on pronounced Leonard Skinner. Let me grab a new crate. Y'all can just bid. Seth and Tanner might even go home. I'll still keep the show rolling as long as y'all pay for it. You got to pay for it, which I know y'all will. So, wow, this looks like a good crate. I should have showed this earlier, but it looks like we got some pretty good solid buyers with us. So, hey, I don't care if we got 40 viewers. We've had as many as almost 400 before. 400 is almost too many. If I can get 80 or 90 really good buyers, if I can get 80 or 90 really good buyers, then I'm happy with that. I don't care how many people's watching. As long as y'all are buying records, I'll keep showing them. The other night, we got down to 40, showing 45s, right? So, Okay, Leonard Skinner is at 40 with Marshall Bassett. And Olivia Newton-John is at 65 with Jim Nielsen. Jim and Jimmy still bidding. Christopher, let me think on that, okay? Let me think on that. New vintage arrivals. I'm going to show these. They're first come, first serve. I don't know what this is. This is Lapras. I don't know. A promise. We have this at $14.99. Lyres. I can't tell if that's a L. Lyres. Man, I don't know. WSTIV. Anybody know what's going on there? $14.99. Jimmy Ball's at 67 on Olivia Newton-John. Preston's at 41 on Leonard Skinner. Stray Dog, while you're down there. Stray Dog is $19.99. Stray Dog, right while you're down there. Liars. Is that how you say that? Okay. Liars. 1988. Here's a heart with Steve Live Holland. Liars. Okay, John says it's pronounced liars. Rock and Roll Alternative, Atlanta Rhythm Section, $9.99. This probably has their biggest hit on it, So Into You. The Pop Go. Where's Mike Massey at? Some of this stuff I think Mike Massey might be into. The Pop, $9.99. Go. Jeff McMaster, I think, is claiming liars. He is. It looks better when you spell it out with normal English font. You know, if Jeff just typed out liars like that, I would have said liars. But when it looks like that, it's like kind of weird looking. Where are we at on Olivia Newton-John? Jim Nielsen's at 71 on Olivia Newton-John. Preston Denny's at 41 on Leonard Skinner. So we got 71 and 41. Jim Nielsen and Brady Bell's at 42 on Leonard Skinner. The Photos, $9.99. The Photos. We got the Drop, the Photos, Single Bullet Theory. Wow, look at that cover. Well, that's a cool cover. $9.99. All these water guns. Single Bullet Theory, $9.99. Brady Bell's at 42 on Leonard Skinner. Marshall's at 50. 71 on Olivia Newton-John, 50 on Leonard Skinner. JFK, May 29th, 1917, November 22nd, 1963. This is I'm sure, a spoken word compilation. A Profile of Courage, 1999. Ask not what you can do for Coletco. Ask what you can do for Coletco. I think I butchered that. Flock, Inside Out, is $9.99. Hey, there's another one. I've never seen that one. There's a bunch of Kennedy records. This is the first time I've seen this one. $19.99. This is his inaugural address. Billy James, 6s and 7s, $9.99. Jeff McMaster wants the Pop. Jeff McMaster wants the Pop. That's sold to Jeff McMaster. Jimmy Ball, are you done on Olivia Newton-John? If so, I'm going to sell them to Jim Nielsen for $71. I was just making sure you were out. I hadn't heard from you. It just came in. He's at 73. All right, we're still bidding. We're still bidding on Leonard Skinner too. Brady Bell's at $55. The Blow Monkeys, Animal Magic, is $9.99. The Blow Monkeys, Animal Magic, $9.99. Shankar Family and Friends. Y'all may have seen him before. His name is George Harrison. $19.99. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. There he is. That's a more identifiable picture of him. That's got a promo copy. $19.99, Ravi Shankar, Family and Friends. That's very nice. Yeah, it's a promo label too. It's a promo label as well, not for sale. Shankar and Friends. Jim Nielsen's back in on Olivia Newton-John. Brady Bell's at 55 on Leonard Skinner. Final call on that one. Luxuria, Devoto Noco, $14.99. Luxuria, Devoto Noco. Baker's Banquet. It's actually called Unanswerable Lust by Luxuria. Sorry, some of these I don't know what they are, so I got to figure out, okay, is this a song, the artist, or the name of the album? So, this looks like another Liars album. You've Been Wrong. Ace of Hearts Records. This one don't even have the artist on it. I guess this is, let's see here. L.Y. Liars. Yeah. That's another one. $9.99. Crack the Sky, Live Sky, $14.99. Crack the Sky, Live Sky, $14.99. Rock and Roll Fever, Volume 2. Oh, it's K-Tel. Stacy, I don't know if you were watching earlier, but we sold 3 or 4 K-Tel records. Rock and Roll Fever, Volume 2, $9.99. Really cool Wurlitzer jukebox on that one. Hey, there's Rock and Roll Fever Volume 1. That's in shrink wrap with hype stickers. $12.99. A great value. Buy one for $8.98. Get the second one for a penny. Total price for 2, $8.99. That's Rock and Roll Fever Volume 1 and Volume 2. Carole King, 1-to-1. I've never seen that one. Carole King, 1-to-1. $14.99. $14.99. The McCartney Interview, $24.99. Delaney Bramlett, Mobius Strip, $14.99. And Ray Monday Babylog. Oh, we got some weird stuff in here, $17.99. Okay, Jimmy and Jim still bidding on Olivia Newton-John. So Jimmy has them for $80 right now. They're buying both of those. And Brady Bell is going to get the Leonard Skinner for $55. Leonard Skinner, $55 to Brady Bell. Before I go back to Stacy's request, let me go ahead and get another auction rolling. Let's auction this U2 the Joshua Tree. U2 the Joshua Tree. It has one little spine crackle up here at the top. It is a club pressing. Now, I'll say something about the club pressings. I opened up a sealed club pressing one time because the shrink was partially torn on it. It was about to fall off, so I went ahead and tore it off. And it was a really good sounding record. $25 start on the Joshua Tree. It's in a polyline bag. It is absolutely near mint. This one looks like it was just open too. $25 start. So the vinyl is near mint. This is a U.S. club pressing, and it includes the original lyric insert. U2, $25 start. $25 start. Those are just never really cheap anymore. They're kind of hard to come by. Okay, then first, let me get caught up here. We had Jimmy Ball on 80 on Olivia Newton-John. Stacy says, can you read tracks on Volume 1? Rock and Roll Fever Volume 1. Volume 1, Side A. Let's see here. Chris Montez, Let's Dance. Chubby Checker, The Twist. Danny and the Juniors at the Hop. The Marcells, Blue Moon. The Teddy Bears, To Know Him Is to Love Him. The Cascades, Rhythm of the Rain. Freddie Canyon, Palisades Park. Gary Lewis, This Diamond Ring. The Angels, My Boyfriend's Back. And Sandy Nelson, Teen Beat. If you need me to read off any more, let me know. And then let me know if you want Volume 1, Volume 2, or both. Dibs go to Stacy. Next was Burt Jordan, then Nicole Toner, and then Jimmy Ball wanted Carole King. That goes to Jimmy Ball. Carole King goes to Jimmy Ball. And then Lisa also asked the tracks. And then Marshall, your bid of 58 on Leonard Skinner came in late. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I gave that a couple calls. I thought you were done. I've already sold Leonard Skinner. Jim Nelson's out on Olivia Newton-John, so I'm about to sell that. Nicole Toner's at 30 on the U2. This is the weirdest crate, right, Tanner? There's some strange stuff in here. And I will take 1 and 2. Take both. Okay, she wants Rock and Roll Fever Volume 1 and Volume 2. Both of those are sold to Stacy. The other K-Tel records from earlier are sold. I think you have them, though. Full Tilt, Emotions. They were there were some of the classic K-Tel records, but I'm pretty sure you have them. McCartney interview. Where did I get to? I got to the movies. Motor. $9.99. The movies. Motor. Jordan's at 32 on YouTube. Nick. This is Nick Lowe, right? Yeah, Nick Lowe. Nick the Knife. This is a sealed UK pressing. $24.99. The Associates, Sulk, $14.99. They never made it big. Yeah, these are a lot of albums that got released, but they just didn't quite catch on. Some of them. There's also a Paul McCartney album in here. Well, it's an interview. He called on. The Associates, Sulk, that is $14.99. U2 32, U2 35, U2 31, U2 35. We can sell both of the Olivia Newton-Johns now to Jimmy Ball for $80. These are both sold for $80. Arm Lazelle's at 35 on U2. Chris Micus wants the Associates. The Associates, that's sold to Chris Micus. Let me grab some new records out of here. I got Cyndi Lauper. I got I'll do these for a blowout price. Anytime I get two of something, I usually start slashing. All right, so U2, 35, 37, and 45. Okay, Boston, Don't Look Back. Boston, Don't Look Back. Pristine, Japanese pressing with Obi. One-time price reduction for a starting bid of $35. Boston, Don't Look Back. Japanese pressing, it's pristine with insert. $35 start for Boston. U2 is now at $45 with Nicole. I have two of these. They are Japanese pressings with no Obi. It's a collection of Beatles oldies. I think last time I put them up for $40 starts. I've got two of them. They're identical, no Obi. $29.99. $29.99. Pristine Japanese Beatles compilations. Let me read you the tracks. $29.99. She Loves You, From Me to You, We Can Work It Out, Help, Michelle, Yesterday, I Feel Fine, Yellow Submarine. Side 2, Can't Buy Me Love, Bad Boy, Day Tripper, Hard Day's Night, Ticket to Ride, Paperback Rider, Eleanor Rigby, I Want to Hold Your Hand. So I've got two of those, a collection of Beatles oldies. It's something a lot of people forget about, but is a actual Beatles release. Those are $29.99. I've got two of them. They're pretty much identical. Japanese pressings, really nice. I'm going to give Rob Scheffler one, $29.99, and I have one left. We'll sell the other one to Brady Bell. Brady Bell. Okay, next is U2 at 45, Boston 40, 35. Arlen's out on YouTube. Boston 35, Boston 42. Rob got a Beatles, Brady got a Beatles, and then Boston is still getting bids. I will put up Cyndi Lauper in just a second. So U2 is with Nicole Toner for $45. U2, the Joshua Tree. Nicole Toner has that for $45. That is going twice, going three times to Nicole. If you want a bid, now's the time. Nick Lowe and Elvin Jones for $30. Was there an Elvin Jones in this bin? Elvin Jones. Where was the Elvin Jones record at, Derek? And then high bid on Boston. Jimmy Ball was in first at 45. Jim Nielsen, you were second. Uh-oh, another Jimmy and Jim. Here we go. Moody Blues, In Search of Lost Chord, $19.99. Elvis Costello, This Year's Model, $24.99. Full Moon, featuring Neil Larson and Buzz Feiten. $9.99. Elton John, The Fox, $19.99. Heart Magazine, this is the picture disc, limited to 100,000. Wow, they made a lot. 58,000, number 58,959. This is $34.99. Heart picture disc magazine, $34.99. Jim Nielsen's at 50 on Boston. Other band, Milt Jackson and Nick Lowe. 50. This was 50 and Nick Lowe was 25. We may be a little bit too far apart on that. Sticker on both of those is $75. Nick Lowe and Milt Jackson is $75. Jim Nielsen's at 50 on Boston. And we can go ahead and sell Nicole Toner U2 for $45. Nicole, that is sold to you for $45. Redbone is $29.99. Redbone, $29.99. Elvin Jones, not Milt. Ah, okay. That's probably a big difference in price then. Elvin Jones. Oh. It's even more. We're really far apart, I think. This was $80. And Nick Lowe was $25. So those are stickered together for $105. Jimmy's out on Boston. Jim Nielsen has it for $50. I'm putting together a bundle offer. Okay. Just let me know when you're ready. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, is $32.99. There's been people asking for this. This is an Orange Label original, $32.99. What's on Pink Floyd the later years? That's a compilation of everything from 1987, which was Momentary Lapse of Reason, everything from that till their last album, 2019. It also has some live stuff. So yeah, it has, well actually it has Shine On You Crazy Diamond, Maroon Jam, One Slip, Lost for Words from Pulse, Rehearsal, Us and Them, Delicate Sound of Thunder, Comfortably Numb, Sorrow, Learning to Fly remix, High Hopes, On the Turning Away, Wish You Were Here, and Run Like Hell. So I thought it was a compilation of stuff from that. This is actually a 2LP highlights, including a lot of remixes and live stuff, but there's some stuff from some of their classic albums from the 70s on there. I thought you said $19.99. No problem. I will sell you Nick Lowe for $20. Yeah. If you do want Elvin, I'll sell him to you for $50. He's sealed. I'll do $50 on it. He's sealed. Blue Note, of course. Sell Derek Nick Lowe for $20. Nicole got U2 for $45. Final call on Boston. Jim Nielsen has this for $50, going twice, going 3 times. Meatloaf is $32.99. Pink Floyd is $84.99. $84.99. Meatloaf Dead Ringer, $34.99. Jim Steinman, $19.99. Meatloaf related. I love Meatloaf. Hunter, Dreams of Ordinary Men is $19.99. And America Hideaway, $12.99. America Hideaway. Sticks, Pieces of 8, $19.99. And Elvis Costello, Green Spirit. This is a 1985, Green Shirt and Beyond Belief. That is $9.99. EC, DB, and 2 Redbone, $65. Okay, let me figure out. I wish you would have typed out the abbreviations there, but I bet I can figure it out. EC, DB. That was Delaney Bramlett. Elvis Costello. And there's 2 Redbones. I think there's one in this bin and then there's one in the other. Yeah, let me find the other one. I'm going to lay these off to the side just for a second. I got it figured out though. Jim Nielsen gets the Boston Don't Look Back for $50. Okay, we've got Culture Club, Color by Numbers, $22.99. Raiders of the Lost Ark soundtrack, $24.99. Gold stamp promo. New Indiana Jones movie is coming out. New Indiana Jones movie coming out soon. All right, let's see what else we got over here in our bin. All right. You cold or something, Seth? Hot. I have the heat set on 78. I freeze in here at night. Yeah. When I got here last night, I turned it on 82 until it got warmed up. I'm not joking either. It's on 78. Okay. I found another. A collection of Beatles oldies. A collection of Beatles oldies. $29.99. A collection of Beatles oldies. I found another. Was there 3 people wanting one or just 2? But I did find another one. If I would need to read those tracks again, let me know. Let me lay that back there for the time being. Let's do a 2 LP bundle on ABBA. We have Voulez Vous. I think I just messed that up again. And Arrival. 2 ABBA. And I will start these for, we'll do these for $30 as well. ABBA Arrival and ABBA Voulez. This is a $30 start for both of those. 2-piece ABBA Chicken McNugget. $30 start on that. If you missed out on Olivia Newton-John earlier, I will sell this one, first come, first serve, $34.99. $34.99. That's this Greatest Hits Volume 1. Okay. Indiana Jones, let's see, and the Crystal Walker. Is that what I said? Oh, that's a joke because he's funny, or he's old. T-Rex auction. Wayne, I don't know where that record's got to. I have no idea what happened to that. It's not in this, the bin of Japanese we're working out of, it's not in that one. Jim says, good night. And then he bought Olivia Newton-John. Okay, let me get caught up for a second. Next was Stereo, said he would give 18 for Raiders. This is a brand new Arrival. I will say this for $20 though, if you want that. $20 Stereo, just $2 more. Derek Hartman said he'll take Elvin Jones. I got Elvin Jones and Milt Jackson mixed up earlier. We're going to sell him this though, the sealed copy for $50. That's sold to Derek Hartman. Heat, I still have AC on. Wow. No, it's, yeah, I don't like being cold. I can't work. If I'm cold, it's not work. Its efficiency decreases. I need to be very warm or almost sweating. Jordan's at 30 on the 2 ABBA records. Jordan's at 30 on the 2 ABBA records. That is going once, going twice. Jim Nielsen got the Olivia Newton-John. That's $35 to Jim. Throw in the other EC and I'll do 70. Give me 1 second on that. And Stereo said sold on Raiders for 20. So there's another Elvis Costello in here, eh? This one here. Well, I haven't found the other Redbone yet, but the ones I have here in my hand, Brent, let's see. 40, 70. If you're, and then I'll have to find the other Redbone. I still hadn't found that one yet. We're at 30 on those 2 ABBAs, going twice, going 3 times. Don't let these slip by. Look at that. Featuring the hit record Dancing Queen. Very nice copies. $30. Superman 2 soundtrack. Wow, I don't know if I've had this one in a long time. The Superman shield, emboldenized, what a word, embalmed on disc by laser etching process. Wow, I'm not going to try to read that. Wow, that's really cool. Look, the Superman things are etched into the thing. Now that's a new word on me. Embalmed. Have you ever seen that word? That's a new one in my vocabulary. $24.99. Wow, that was fast. Jimmy Ball on Superman. Adam Stein, you were second. Brent Rabley's at 35 on Appa. The best of Chuck Berry, $14.99. I might have kept that if I knew that was in here. Emblazoned. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Still a funny looking word to me. The Ventures Wild Things, $9.99. The Ventures A Go-Go is $9.99. We have Play Electric Bass with the Ventures, $14.99. To me, it looked like embalmed, and I was like, well, I don't think this involves any dead people. Let me find that other Redbone album, because I think it's in this crate right over here. If I can find the other Redbone album for Brent. Here it is. He said he'd give 70 for this pile. Let's see. That is 30, 40. Okay, we're going to sell these to Brent Rabley, Delaney Bramlett, Elvis Costello, Redbone, Elvis Costello, and Redbone. These for $70. $70. Jordan Vernoy is at 38 on the two ABBA records. And, wow, we still got one of these that I need to sell. I'll go back over that in just a second. Okay, how about this? We have Pink Floyd, The Later Years. Pink Floyd, The Later Years. $25 start. It is in shrink wrap. Somebody didn't even have time to open the gatefold. It is near mint. It is almost unplayed. I'm going to start that for $25. Pink Floyd, The Later Years. That's now up for bid. These will be invoiced a week from today. These will be invoiced a week from today. And I think somebody messaged the page during the break that's fairly new and said, can you add tonight's purchases on the invoice that I got today? And no, we can't. Anything you buy today will be a whole new billing cycle a week from today. Because if we did that, that means the next night we would have to do the same thing, and then Wednesday night we'd have to do the same thing, and it'd be a continuous cycle of fixing hundreds, if not thousands, of invoices every day. So we kind of have a cutoff time. Saturday, when the show's over, we're done for the week, and then we restart again on Monday. So anything from now until Saturday, you'll be billed for a week from today. And if you saw how our system works, you would say that makes a lot of sense, because if you wanted to buy stuff today and add it to an invoice you already got, oh my gosh, when we have hundreds or thousands of outstanding invoices right now, it would be chaotic. So just can't do that. Oldies, $20. That $29.99 price is already kind of reduced, Charlie. I had $39.99 on these. I had $39.99 on these. I usually put these up for a $35 or $30 start, but I'm selling them straight up for $30. When they have an Obi, they're more than that, you know. So $29.99 on that. That one's really nice. Original inner sleeve, just no Obi. Pink Floyd 25, Pink Floyd 30, Pink Floyd 35, and Pink Floyd 40. I have to put my head on the pillow. Thanks for tuning in while you could. By the way, the high bid on ABBA is at $38. ABBA's at $38. And that's with Jordan. That's going twice, going 3 times. Back to this bin. Little River Band, Diamantina Cocktail, $9.99. The Ventures Play Telstar is $9.99. Christmas album, this is $9.99. Joe Dulce. Wow, what a weird looking music theater. $9.99. Hawaii Five-0, The Ventures, $14.99. Yeah, if you're buying anything for Christmas, well, I mean, I would recommend coming in the store this week. If you need anything by Christmas, you don't need to be buying it this week. Christmas shipping is done, because if you're buying something for this week, it probably wouldn't ship until like a week from this Friday. So anything you're buying now, you won't see in the mail for probably a couple weeks. I mean, that's just how it works. Usually it's 2 weeks from whenever you invoice, from whenever you buy it on a Monday, usually to whenever you get it. Takes about a week cycle, and then about a week for shipping. Santana Inner Secrets, $19.99. Balance is $9.99. Bad Company is $19.99. Santana is $19.99. Redbone, this is $49.99. Hey, there it is. Come and get your love. $49.99. Boy, I have never, ever. It's called Wovoka. First time. There it is. It's like the hunt is over. It's unbelievable how many Redbone albums I've went through to finally get that one. And 38 Special, Wild Eyed Southern Boys. This is a VG Plus, $14.99. VG Plus, $14.99. Okay, Randy Davis is at $40 on the Pink Floyd. That is going twice, going 3 times the Randy Davis. Randy, I'm about to sell that to you if no one else bids. ABBA, both of those are sold to Jordan for $38. Tommy Flowers wants the Christmas LP. That is this one right here. That's sold to Tommy Flowers. Arm Lazelle's out on Pink Floyd. Paul Brothers is out on Pink Floyd. Brent Rabley wants the Redbone. I mean, I'm talking about thousands of albums, several years, and that's the first time I've ever found that one. And it has their biggest hit on it. I just don't think the album didn't sell too well. I think they sold a lot of 45s. I'm pretty sure, Tanner, these are sold to Shauna Markham. Somebody posted in the group that they got this in the mail, and it sounds fantastic. So I need to remind everybody that I have these because when they go out of print, it's one of those highly desirable albums that can get pricey. And this is Dave Matthews Band, Crash, 2LP, 20th anniversary. First time they ever pressed it on vinyl was when they pressed this, I think, a couple years ago. Remastered and cut from Analog Sources at Chris Bellman. This is a very high quality record, $38.99. I'm pretty sure it's Shauna Markham. I have to check, but go ahead and tag her for that. We'll change it if it's not right. And if anybody else wants one, Dave Matthews Band is $38.99. Yeah, Redbone, that's what made that song so popular. It's on the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Let me see if I have any of those in stock. I usually do, but I'll tell you what, they're a good seller. No, there's Volume 2. I got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, but yeah, we always sell out of Volume 1. I need to grab some more of those while I can. But yeah, that's what that song is on Guardians of the Galaxy, and it kind of resurfaced it. Josh Fry, 45 on Pink Floyd. Tony Murphy, 41 on Pink Floyd. Randy Davis is at 50 on Pink Floyd. Alex Roman and Sean Foxbar wants a Crash. I have a stack of them over here. There's one for Shauna Markham. There's one for Alex Roman. There's one for Sean Foxboer. If anybody else wants one, let me know. I've got them right over here. Can y'all see my hand in the top of the screen? They're right over here. So is Dave Matthews Band, Bush, Greta Van Fleet, Megadeth, The Band, Rush, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Alice in Chains, Back to the Future, Where the Crawdads Sing, Minions, Stranger Things, Hank 3, Sturgill Simpson, Chris Christopherson, and Casey Musgraves. There's a quick run through of some titles we have available. Josh Fry's at 52 on the Pink Floyd. Let me read through these titles one more time. Some good stuff in here. Some of it I don't know too well. Some of it was platinum albums. So we have Stray Dog, While You're Down There, Atlanta Rhythm Section, a rock and roll alternative, The Photos, Single Bullet Theory, JFK, Flock, Inside Out, JFK, Billy James, Sixes and Sevens, The Blow Monkeys, Shankar Family, Luxuria, Liars. Josh Fry's at 52 on Pink Floyd. Tony and Randy's out. Josh Fry, you're the high bidder of that right now at $52. Going once, going twice. Cyndi Lauper, True Colors, Japanese press. The lowest I've ever started this one. We'll do this for a $25 start. Cyndi Lauper, True Colors, perfect copy. Shrink wrap and obi, inner sleeve, no spots, no damage, and this looks pretty much unplayed. Cyndi Lauper is a $25 start. You have Dave Matthews with Satellite. There's really only, far as, probably not, unless it's on that album, which Randy, I'm assuming, or Sean, I'm assuming you do know. No, it's not on that. There's really only one or two Dave Matthews Band. His very first album, the one with the carousel or the looks like something out of Carnival or something. That one came back in print not too long ago. Those are all gone. Crash, of course. The rest of his catalog is very difficult to get on vinyl. We had an original copy of the one with the streets. What's it called? I think it's a live album. Kevin had one of those sealed. We sold it here for $1,200. Very, very hard to get his stuff. Dave Matthews Band. Both JFKs going to Adam. I don't think that's the one the Carnival right. Let me see if I can back order that one. Let me make sure I got it back ordered. But that's currently in print. They're out of stock right now. I've been deep into some JFK stuff lately. Final call on Pink Floyd at $52. Crack the Sky, the McCartney interview, Ray Monday, the movies, the Moody Blues, Full Moon, Elton John, the Fox, Heart Magazine picture disc, Meatloaf, Jim Steinman, Hunter, America, Styx, Culture Club, the best of Chuck Berry, The Ventures, play electric bass with The Ventures, Little River Band, The Ventures, Hawaii Five-0, Santana, Ballads, Bad Company, Santana, and 38 Special. All right, let's go ahead and sell Pink Floyd for $52. Let me step to the back and grab something right quick out of the office. Give me 30 seconds on that, maybe 15 seconds. I don't need 30. Okay, if anybody wants Cyndi Lauper, wow, a heck of a deal. $25 buy it now. That's probably the cheapest you'll ever see me sell that album. Especially for a Japanese press. I mean, that would be, yeah, $25. That's going over here of Lionheart. That's the only record not to have got a bid yet tonight. That and Lionheart. Let me see. Here, I'll reduce these. You're buying both the Black Sabbath picture disc, Mob Rules, and Heaven and Hell. They're originally released on Record Store Day. $45 start for both of them. $45 start. Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules, both of them for a $45 start at auction. Right back here. We'll do another Pink Floyd. A nice pair. Pink Floyd, a nice pair. Really nice vinyl. Really nice vinyl. This is two Pink Floyd albums in one. Piper at the Gates of Dawn and A Saucer Full of Secrets, which are not cheap or easy albums to find to begin with. $35 start for a nice pair. The sticker did cover up the nudity. Unfortunately, that's a $35 start. Howard's in on the Sabbath at $45. Pink Floyd is a $35 start. The CSN MoFi doesn't come out until next month. That is not out yet. That does not come out until next month. I got a handful of 45s. I don't know who asked earlier. A couple people did. I don't know if they're still watching, but let me go through these right quick. Booker T and the MGs, Booker Lou and My Sweet Potato. That is $9.99. Hank Ballard, The Twist, Finger Poppin' Time, $12.99. White Label King promo copy. Bo Diddley, Say Man, and The Clock Strikes Something, $12.99. Burgundy checker label. Bo Diddley, I Can Tell and You Can't Judge a Book by the Cover, Willie Dixon song. That is Burgundy checker label, $12.99. Ringo Starr, Only You and Call Me, $9.99. The Beach Boys, this is the sleeve only. Don't Worry Baby and I Get Around. That's a cool one. You just need the record to go with it. $19.99. The Beach Boys. Warren Smith, Rock and Roll Ruby. I'd Rather Be Safe Than Sorry. $49.99 on the Sun label. Bill Johnson, Babalu. And Bad Times Ahead on the Sun, $29.99. Ray Smith, Right Behind You Baby, and So Young, $49.99 on Sun. Elvis Presley, You Asked Me To, and Lovin' Arms. This is $199.99. Elvis Presley, green vinyl, yellow RCA label, $199.99. Come Around Here, I'm the One You Need, Save Me, The Miracles, that's a sleeve only, $24.99. Elvis Presley, Big Hunk of Love, My Wish Came True, original black RCA label picture sleeve, $24.99. Elvis Presley, One Night, and I Got Stung, $24.99. And Elvis Presley, Guitar Man, and Guitar Man, kind of a mustard yellow with on red vinyl. Those are very tough to get. Those are near mint. Howard's at $45 on the Black Sabbath picture disc. Those are going twice, going 3 times for $45 to Howard. And we have Randy Davis at $35 on Pink Floyd. I started these late. There are some deals being handed out. Get those while you can. Sabbath and Pink Floyd, final call. Brent Rabley wants the Booker T out of that bin. Brent Rabley got Booker T. Anybody else? Can I see the back side of the Beach Boys picture sleeve? You can. It looks like it has some, I don't know, just some discoloration. It's like residue on it. It's actually coming off. It's like, it's actually flaking. Some of it's coming right off. I think that could be enhanced. The front is beautiful. $19.99 on that. And this is the only other handful I have. Elvis Presley, All Shook Up. That's When Your Heartaches Begin. White label promo. That is $99.99. Elvis Presley, Edge of Reality. That's a yellow label promo. $34.99. Elvis Presley, Until It's Time for You to Go. That's a yellow label promo. $24.99. White label promo. Elvis Presley, Long-Legged Girl. $49.99. These are some kind of tough ones to get. Elvis Presley, Hurt for the Heart. Another promo, $24.99. Carl Perkins, Cotton Top, $14.99. Carl Perkins, Lend Me Your Comb, and Glad All Over. That is $39.99. Johnny Cash, I Forgot to Remember to Forget. That's a good one. And the B-side is Katie 2, $19.99, original Sun. Johnny Cash, Straight A's in Love, and I Love You Because, $19.99. Story of a Broken Heart, and Down the Street to 301. That's a good one. I like Down the Street to 301, $19.99. And Johnny Cash, Born to Lose, and Blue Train, $19.99. All right, Jay is in on the Sabbath for $35. Howard, you're out. Jay has those for $50. A heck of a deal. That's like buy one, get one free. And then Pink Floyd, a nice pair. I'm going to do a final call for the vinyl. Final call. $35 to Randy Davis. Think about that. That's $17.50 each for the first 2 Pink Floyd albums. Does anybody want to see any of these again? That was a quick run through, but that was just some that was in a different bin from the other night. From last night, I guess, or let's see here. Howard's back in on Sabbath at 51. Okay, I'm going to put these back up. How much for the metal record box? It's not for sale at the moment. I need these. I need these more than you realize. I've sold like 50 of them this year, and I regret it. The Sun 45's $165. Let's see here. To continue with your other collection. Let's see here. Wow, was there a Beatles? No, it was a Ringo Starr. I was like, did I miss a Beatles? It was a Ringo. Adam Stein's at 55 on the Black Sabbath. We had one of those marked 50, and we had one of them marked 65. So just so everybody knows where those should be at. And I feel like those were reasonable prices for sealed. Okay, we got new bids on that. I guess I'm going to have to reluctantly sell this to Randy Davis for $35. And then let me add these up. Brent Rabley offered $165 for these. We're at 50. We're at 50, 80. Well, that's 50 and 50. That's 100 and 170, 190, 210, 230, 230, 250. Let's see here. I'll add that up again to make sure. Brent, I'm at 190. That's 25% off. 190. Ray Smith, Warren Smith, Bill Johnson. That's 50 and 50 is 100, 130, 40, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250. I'm at 190. I got 36 up there. Oh, he does. Randy's at $36. I missed that. Right after Brent, that was on the board before I said sold. It was. My bad. Sorry, Randy. And sorry, Randy. Sorry, we're both Randys. Oh my gosh. I messed up. That was on the board though, because that's been up there a while. Randy's at $36 on Pink Floyd. Thank you. I was about to sell this and like lose sleep over it. I travel all over the country looking for Pink Floyd records. I hate to start selling them too cheap. I start like breathing heavily and I have to go to Taco Bell and eat food to calm down. Right, Tanner? Yeah. Yeah, I got like start freaking out and I have to go have some Taco Bell. Black Sabbath, Adam Stein's at $65. Randy's back in at 40. He's probably like, dang it, Chad, you took too long. I was trying to drag that one out. I was like, oh my gosh. 190 on those. That's about 25% off. Probably like 24 something. So 24.79. And then that really rare one I have, Brent, I do have another bin of new arrivals. What time is it? We can quickly go through them. I have another bin of new arrivals, but that really rare one, Brent, I'm going to put it on eBay tomorrow. I'm building a stack of really good 45s, all these ones that's not selling, these $200, and then I've got a stack of really obscure stuff that probably y'all aren't familiar with, but I'm about to start that one at a $1,000 eBay auction. And I'll still sell it to you for, I don't know if I want to sell it less than $675 now. I don't think I want to discount at this point because I started doing research on it. There hadn't been one sale in like 5 years. So I'm going to start mine at 1,000 and see what happens. It may not get a bid. It's in really bad shape. Right, Seth? It's in really bad shape, yeah. All right, let's sell these to Brent for $175. That's let down, I know. Okay. All right, so Randy, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. 40's better than 35. So sell Brent the stack of Sun records there, $175. Sell that to Randy for $40. And the high bid on Black Sabbath right now is Adam Stein at $65. He's buying one and he's getting the other one for free right now. $65 to Adam Stein. That's going once, going twice. Let's go through this crate of new arrivals very quickly, okay? I may be doing some speed talking. I'm going to try to wrap up the show by midnight. Charlie Parker, The Verve Years, 1999. Johnny Cash. This one's called The King. Johnny Cash, The Queen, Tammy Wynette. This is a Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash bundle. 1999. The Hank Williams Treasury box set. Lots of Hank Williams music in there. $34.99. Nat King Cole, just one of those things. $9.99. Seals and Croft, $9.99. Grand Funk Live, $29.99. Nat King Cole, The Beautiful Ballads, $9.99. Quincy Jones, Body Heat, $14.99. Rewind, Johnny Rivers, $12.99. Night Watch, Kenny Loggins, $9.99. Jeff Beck with Jan Hammer, $19.99. And The Other Side of Life, Moody Blues, $14.99. No more bids on Sabbath. Let me double check. None. Adam Stein gets those for $65. First comment was Lisa Montgomery on Hank. That's Hank Sr. Sell that to Lisa Montgomery for, these are all sticker price. Josh Fry first on Bay. Bay, and he meant Nat. That was an autocorrect. He gets Nat King Cole. Let's see here. We have the Bruce Springsteen box set. That is $49.99. That's a 5 LP. It's near mint with book. That is vinyl. They also made it on CD and cassette. They can be very misleading. They all look the same until you open them up. The legendary Elvis Performance, or Elvis Legendary Concert Performance, $19.99. Moody Blues to Our Children's Children's Children, $14.99. Jefferson Airplane, After Bathing at Baxter's. This is a 1967 mono, $149.99. Whoa. I don't see too many of the mono ones. Boy, this thing looks... It is. This is a really nice mono copy. After Bathing at Baxter's, $149.99. Josh Fry, both Nats for $14. Was there another Nat? There is. Make one of them. Make both of those $14. What does Moody Blues have on it? Let me ask you this. What songs are you looking for, and I can find you the right album? What songs are you looking for, and I can find you the album? Because we have every Moody Blues album you probably can think of. Moody Blues on the Threshold of a Dream, $14.99. Kings of the Sun, $9.99. Louis Armstrong at the Crescendo, $19.99. The Gentrys, Golden Archive Series, $19.99 for the Gentrys. Ohio Players, Angel. Ohio Players, Angel, $19.99. The Unforgettable Judy Garland, $9.99. How You Like Me Now, Cool Mo D, $14.99. The Dig is $9.99. Michael Jackson, Got to Be There is $29.99. Michael Jackson, Got to Be There. That is $29.99. That's in really nice shape. About a VG Plus cover. It's got a little bit of ring wear. The vinyl's very clean, $29.99. Lisa Montgomery on Judy Garland. Chad, thank you for your message. You've got a response from now. Okay, thank you. I'll check that after the show. It's a Beautiful Day. It's a Beautiful Day. $9.99. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Certified. It has some kind of sticker. San Francisco Sound. Certified something. It's a Beautiful Day. San Francisco Sound. I don't recall that label. It's got some kind of like certified with some kind of number. That's very weird. It's a Beautiful Day. $9.99. Send me a pic of both sides. I do. I've got some really good pictures of it, actually. I took some very high quality in the sleeve and everything. But yeah, I'll send these to you. I got them ready to... Actually, there is no Discogs listing. I'm going to put it on eBay for auction. There is no Discogs listing. I'm going to have to create one, which I've done before. Cool Mo D, that was $14.99. That was a 12-inch single. How Do You Like Me Now? $14.99. Kansas Monolith is $19.99. We proudly dedicate this album as a tribute to the man and his music. That is Nat King Cole, $19.99. That was a 12-inch single, Chuck. Barbra Streisand's Greatest Hits Volume 2, $7.99. Barbra Streisand, $7.99. The Kinks, Everybody's in Showbiz, $29.99. Scarlet, we sold one of these the other night. Here's another one. Scarlet is $49.99. Someone also wrote, Paul Ministerman on drums, Jim Landis on bass, and Jerry Pierce on guitar. Scarlet, $49.99. Josh Fry wants Cool. That's sold to Josh Fry. And Jeff McMaster wants A Beautiful Day. Do you care to set that one aside? I want to figure out what's going on that one. Plus, I hadn't listened to it in a while, but I need to check that label. Grand Funk Railroad, good singing, good playing, but it is sold to Jeff McMaster, $9.99. Grand Funk Railroad is $19.99. Happy Trails Quicksilver, $19.99. Specimen Battis, what? 1983 Goth Rock, $34.99. I can't pronounce it. Or I can't. Specimen Batastrophe or Batastrophe. I think it's Batastrophe. Specimen. That is $34.99. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. 19.99. The Byrds Ballads of Easy Rider is $24.99. And Nat King Cole, Where Did Everybody Go? This was originally at some kind of radio station. April 1963. $9.99. Let me read through those one more time. Nat King Cole, The Byrds, Johnny Cash, Specimen, Quicksilver, Grand Funk Railroad, Scarlet, The Kinks, Barbra Streisand, Nat King Cole, Kansas, Michael Jackson, The Dig, Ohio Players, The Gentrys, Louis Armstrong, Kings, Moody Blues. This is very cool. I might end up keeping that. That's a first OG mono Jefferson Airplane. Moody Blues, Elvis, Bruce Springsteen, Moody Blues, Jeff Beck, Kenny Loggins, Johnny Rivers, Quincy Jones, Grand Funk, Seals and Croft, Johnny Cash, Tammy Wynette, and Charlie Parker. And Brady Bell, if you want to message us or let me know if you're looking for a certain Moody Blues album, I can almost promise you Moody Blues albums, we have usually 5 or 10 every night. Every night. So, and if they don't sell, they kind of back. We probably could fill up an entire bin. The Elvis was Legendary Concert Performance. It's an RCA 2LP. Polk Salad Annie, some of his Vegas stuff. It's near mint, of course. We don't put anything out by Elvis less or grade than near mint unless it's, I was asking price, I'm going to pass. Okay. Never mind on Cool in the Gang. Josh Fry got it. No, he was asking. Nobody got Cool Mo. No one got that one. No. Yeah. Johnny and Tammy Wynette was $19.99. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live again. It's Tuesday. I'll go back through the rest of our high-end bins. Y'all only seen a bin and a half. We got 3 more. Jeff McMaster wants to see the details of it. We might can sell it to him. We'll go back through high-end bin. I'll do the same thing. I'll auction stuff. Buy now, best offer. We'll have new arrivals. At some point, we'll have new Japanese stuff. Probably tomorrow. I've got more autographs. I've got more 45s. I've got more magazines and memorabilia. I need to bring out some cassettes. I've got new books. I've got box sets that I found in the office. There's never enough time. We could do this every night, 7 hours a night, and y'all would never see everything we have. So, How You Like Me Now, Cool Mo D. This is a 12-inch single for $14.99. You had a 17 record bundle. Yeah, we usually can bundle. I usually sell 10, 15 Moody Blue albums at a time. But when we have nice copies, we sell them. How much is The Other Side of Life? The Other Side of Life. Now this is a later one, as in 1986. We don't get this one as often as we do the other ones. $14.99, and that is like new. That is like glossy, unplayed. $14.99 on that. Jeff McMaster, this is $14.99. It's a 12-inch single, Hey Like Me Now, from 1987. And Rich Group said he would give 5 for Barbra Streisand. Sell that to Rich Group for $5. We have Moody Blues sold to Brady Bell. So my favorite album is On the Threshold of a Dream. Their best album is Days of Future Past. And then, of course, they had some 80s hits. They had hits in all 3 decades, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And they sold millions and millions and millions of albums, possibly billions. No, they didn't sell billions, but they sold millions. All right, that's it for tonight. We're going to do it right back again tomorrow in less than 24 hours. Hope everybody can join us. I'll try to actually get some hot videos going. It's early, so I need to do, I'll do some flip crates. I'll do flip crates. I'll do on sale. I'll do hot pictures. I got to get some of that going. Wayne said 10 for Ohio Players. 15. And probably by your time your comment comes in, the feed's already over. All right, so Wayne's got to get off that 80% off kick. I've got to have a talk to him next time he's here. Oh, we got new Funkos. We didn't even show those. Oh my gosh. I'll just take a picture of them. We got like 7 new Funkos in, and I ordered a ton. We got a lot of really cool new Funkos coming in. So, not many. Is that Santa? Yeah. Yeah. Coca-Cola Santa, $14.99. Now that's pretty cool. They did a good job with that one. Some of them, they just look like a... I can tell you this, if they ever make somebody that's bald, they look really weird. Like the Michael Jordan one, it looked pretty funny because it's just a big bald head. Santa looks pretty good. He's $14.99. We got Santa, Tuatugavaloa. We got the Joker, and what's that other one down there? Oh, we got more Sopranos. I got to send those to Brent. Brent, we got the rest of the Sopranos in with that I think you want. I think you want. All right, sell that to Wayne for $12. All right. Okay, Wayne, that's yours. Thanks, everybody. Good night. I'll show those again tomorrow. And we'll be right here selling records. See you then.